Hey, 1 week left before Cannes Film Festival. What? What's up? Is a culture detective here investigating your favorite albums. And I just spent 40 minutes doing a review in Cantonese, so I don't have a lot of energy now. I'm kind of tired. But I'm still gonna do this. I'm still gonna talk about this album. This is a new album from kinoue64. Kinoue64, with his new album 日常消滅, or in English it means daily disappearances or daily vanishings. So what got my attention is that when I was scrolling, I was surfing RateYourMusic.com, right? This album popped up. It was on the charts, and the description is that it is Vocaloid and Shoegaze. I've listened to Vocaloid. I liked a lot of Vocaloid. Shout out to Kikuo. Shoegaze, obviously, I'm a big fan too. A Shoegaze album became my favorite album last year. So, of course, I was interested. So I listened to it, and man, it's interesting. It's a really interesting album. So, first of all, the album cover is great, but also the album title suggests many things. 日常消滅, daily disappearances, suggests how many Japanese people disappear every day. Middle-aged salarymen in huge debt, living an unfulfilling life. High school teens suffering from depression with no one to talk to. What do? They disappear. Because that's how suffocating the Japanese society is sometimes. You have no one to talk to, and the only thing you can do is to disappear. And this album laments that kind of pain, that kind of loneliness, and I am all in for that. The album opener is Higaisha, or victim, but it is the official translation on Spotify is Who Are You? Partially because it starts off with Vocaloid, Hatsune Miku basically saying, あなたは誰ですか? Which is, who are you? In a very polite way. And then we are hit with overblown, distorted guitars, pit against these cold, icy, robotic Vocaloid vocals. And it's such an interesting contrast, and it creates a kind of loneliness, but it's washed over by society and history. This track has similar chords to Radiohead's Fake Plastic Trees, I think, and it evokes a similar kind of loneliness and pain that I really like. Now we have the second track, Kieteku, which means vanishing, but in here it's also officially translated to forget. This track is a much more conventional noise pop take on shoegaze a la Paranoia, so automatically I enjoyed it a lot. Third track, Shoes, has these crazy bleepy bloopy keyboards, which feels like an EDM banger from the early 2000s. And then at the same time, it's reverby. We also got the banging drums. It's noisy. It's fantastic. It's full of energy. We also have other tracks here like Run Through Diagonally as well as Internet, which have very catchy hooks, very memorable, very sticky hooks. And the latter of the tracks, Internet, has such a beautifully sunburnt and blissful outro that I just immediately fell in love with. We have the track White, with its clear pianos set against overblown drums and guitars. Again, very akin to Paranoia, but the whole track is just so moving. And I don't know why. I feel like I listened to tracks like this for a lot already over the last few years, especially because of Paranoia and Asian Glow. But there's just something about music like this that just really, really just click with me. So I obviously really enjoyed it. And finally, the album ends with the title track, an explosive ending with soaring choruses, passionate drums, stargazy chords. It's absolutely fantastic. Now, yes, I don't know any of the lyrics on this album. I searched all over the internet. I tried to look for lyrics. I even searched in Japanese. I can't find the lyrics, unfortunately, but whatever the subject matter is, it's probably pretty depressing, given the song titles, and I really appreciate that kind of stuff. I love depressing music, so that's an immediate +1 for me. The other thing I can say is, yes, it is a little bit one note. I wish kinoue64 would go on to develop his own style a little bit more and have a little bit more versatility on this album. But even so, I still think Vocaloid and Shoegaze is such an interesting combination of sounds and genres and styles that I can't help but be intrigued to come back to this album again and again and again. So yeah, I'm feeling a light 8 out of 10 for this album. Please go listen to it. So have you listened to the new kinoue64 album? Comments below, let me know, subscribe if you want more, and thanks for watching.